World Update.
There for 4:30 in the afternoon. No? Hi, there's my husband. Hi,
Hello.
hello.
Uy,
How are you?
how are you? Sabi
Hi,
nga ni
hindi.
Miguel,
Para naman di
sabi
tayo
ni,
nag-uusap. Hey,
oh,
long time no see. But we talk. No, wait. Okay, guys. Nandito kaming mag-asawa ngayon kasi gusto naming linawin ng ilang bagay-bagay na
ay, naku.
tawa. Hindi ko alam, sweetheart, kung matatawa ko o nung una tawa ko ng tawa kasi okay, may mga chismis na gusto naming linawin. Um, kung kayo po ay sumusunod sa akin sa Instagram account ko sa Sharon Cuneta, nakita niyo po noong May 11, padis ako papuntang Amerika. Meron akong pictures doon ng family namin na nagdadasal si Kiko for my safety, with our kids. And it was, we hugged and all. Siyempre, di na nakunan yung goodbye namin mag-asawa. Pero, at saka yung video ng mga bata, wala kaming video pictures na. So, in other words po, umalis ako ng maayos. Oh, hi, Daisy! Bonding na kayo masyado. Nalimot na niya ako.
Hindi. Pagka wala
Reyna,
ka, ako ang ayaw kong
boss.
iwanan. Oo.
Daisy! Hey, Day, it's Mama. Where's Mommy?
Ay, nahanap
I'm
ka.
so... Hi! I'm here! Okay, anyway, ganito yon mga kaibigan. Okay, lilinawin namin ni Kiko ang mga naglalabasan na gusto ko lang malaman ninyo, ito po ay katotohanan at alam po ng Diyos yun, no? I never use the Lord's name in vain because I'm scared of the repercussions. Okay. Chismis number 1. Kaya daw ako umalis kasi daw sinasaktan ako ni Kiko. Mga kaibigan, alam po ng Panginoong Diyos, sa awa naman po niya, mula po nung pagkabata ko, wala pa po naman akong nakilala, minahal, nakasama, o ano pa man, na nasaktan ako. Maaring sa puso, pero hindi physical ever. Ang asawa ko po, ni minsan, ni daliri niyan, hindi dumapo sa akin. Kabilin-bilinan po ng tatay ko yon. The minute na nasaktan ka, kahit kunyari sampal, iwanan mo na. Dahil ang susunod, suntok, tas sipa, tas bububugin ka na. Tsaka alam naman ni Kiko na marunong din akong bumarel. Joke lang, si Ngayon, pangalawang chismis. Kaya daw niya ako sinaktan ay dahil ako daw ay may boyfriend na mas bata sa akin. Ang pakiusap ko lang, sana sabihin nyo naman kung sino na makugal ko. At makaakyat siya ng matino sa aking asawa para humingi ng permiso na lumigaw sa o makipagrelasyon sa akin. Tsaka kung sino man tong batang boy, kahit pa matanda, okay? Kung ang matandang ito ay si Antonio Banderas o si Keanu, syempre ang aking minamahal, ang kaisa-isang lalaki sa mundo na maaaring iwanan ko si Kiko para si Keanu lang yon. Or kung bata, please, pwede ba si Ji Chang-wook o si Cha-on-woo o kahit sinong member ng SHINee at NCT, okay po, pwede po ba yon? Pangatlo, sweetheart, narinig mo na ba yung pangatlo?
Hindi pa nga eh.
Eto, baka magulat ka. Uy, buntis ako.
Sus, Mario. Ano ba
Buntis
yan?
daw ako. Kaya daw sinaktan.
Ano? Talaga naman, oh. Siguro siguro nakita nila nung una, ay, hindi naman kapani-paniwala. Tapos yung pangalawa, hindi pa rin kapani-paniwala. Ngayon, sumusubok ulit, pangatlong kwento na, baka sakaling
Nakalimutan nila.
maniwala. Ano to?
Nakalimutan nila, hindi na ako 30s. I'm sorry. Kahit cute ako, 55 na po ako. At ayaw na namin ni Kiko. Okay na kami kay Miguel. Sa Disneyland lang po, pagod na kami. Sabi nga namin, remember during one dinner, sweetheart, nasa table tayo kasama sila Kaki.
Hmm.
Sabi ko, Ay, salamat. Natapos na natin ang Disneyland. Oh my God. Sa wakas, after Casey, nung maliit siya, tapos si Kaki, si Miel, tapos na rin si Miguel, remember? Tapos
Mm.
yay, yay, yakapan kami ni Kiko. Biglang nagtinginan kami, oh no, may mga apo pa palang darating. Tapos remember what Kaki and Miel said? Don't worry, Mom. Sabi ni Kaki, when the grandchildren come, you and Dad just stay in the hotel. We will take them to Disneyland, remember? Kasi ayoko na maglakad ng ganun kalayo.
Unless may motorsiklo.
Unless may
Yung,
motorsiklo. Okay, ngayon, mga kaibigan, sinabi na po ito ni Nanay Christy Fermin ko sa kanyang Christopher Minute. Dahil sa kanya po ako nagsabi nung Marso pa, okay? Sweetheart, may kwento na, okay?
go ahead,
What
yes.
happened, yeah.
Yes.
Lalo na sa inyong mga nakanood nung, when, was that our anniversary, Dad? Our 25th? Or was it, no, anniversary, yeah, the dinner, remember? And then I FaceTimed with Casey.
Mm.
Remember? Oo. Tapos meron kaming parang pinag-uusapan na sabi ko, did she tell you? Kasi alam ni Casey. And she said, yeah, she told me because she was worried about you. Yung she na pinag-uusapan namin is my manager in America. And she told Casey, because something happened. Okay, ngayon pwede ko na ikwento. Because I'm feeling better. I am in a place that my family knows I love very much. And this is the story. May mga naglabasan. Kunento na po ni Nanay Christine. I will just confirm it and tell you maybe a few more details. Alam ng asawa ko ito. And my family has been nothing but supportive, loving, and praying for me. Si Kiko, tiniis yung sabihin na nating depression ko. Ito po talagang nangyari. My surprise, remember, nagpo-post ako ng mga happy dance dito sa IG. Because I had a surprise for my Sharonians, for all of you guys. My big surprise was that I was coming to Hollywood to do my first Hollywood film, not for any platform, not for Netflix, not for any platform, but for cinematic release with premieres all over. Produced by Dan Lin, who made Aladdin, and the Amblin partner, and the big boss, the one and only Steven Spielberg. The very first all-Filipino cast na I was so honored to have been chosen to be part of. At ang lead star po nito ay si Joe Coy, ang ating one and only, our very own Joe Coy. Now, Joe Coy was the one that handpicked me to be in his movie. He suggested to the producers that this, pinag-usapan ako, kwento niya ako. And then I had several Zoom meetings already with the producer. I'm sorry, the casting directors, the director, our director Jay, and then later on with Joe. I read for the role kasi dalawa lamang, aside from Joe Coy, dalawa lang ang lead roles na parehong babae. Kasi it's loosely based on his life. So, kasi komedyante siya, alam ng mga tao yung lagi he would talk about his mom sa kanyang shows sa Netflix, right? So, anyway, so one of the two female lead roles was the role of his mom and the role of his mom's sister, yung tita niya, who was actually the one who was very supportive of Joe Coy becoming a comedian and pursuing a comedic career, a career in comedy. And very close siya doon, si Tita Teresa niya. Anong nangyari po, I'll say it na as it is, Dada, kasi it's finished na naman. Yung kinikwento ni Nanay Christy na isang dokumento, ganito yon. Dapat umalis ako ng May 18 to fly to LA, and the very next day, fly to Canada kung saan ang shooting. Sa Canada, may 2-week quarantine. At ang umpisa ng shooting namin ay dapat May 3, I think, or something. Now, in Hollywood, it's very different because napaka-efficient ng kanilang pagtrabaho na nakaschedule na yung buong shooting. Every single day of the filming was scheduled. Of course, permits for locations were already gotten and confirmed. And because Jokoy has to stick to this tight schedule since he's going to have a very long and very big tour. Kumbaga sa concert tour, siya yung kanyang stand-up comedy act, ito-tour niya. So, kailangan matapos yung movie in time, which was supposed to be end of June. Okay, ang nangyari po sa akin is, they swabbed me. Dapat kasi kung sasakay ka ng eroplano before leaving the Philippines, and I could leave because I am a U.S. immigrant. I'm a legal resident here. Si Kiko never yan magiging residente ng kahit ibang bansa, kahit anong bansa, dahil kahit nung nasa Boston kami at nabuntis ako doon, gusto niya umuwi ako para manganak. Pero nagkakaintindihan kami ng asawa ko. Yung asawa ko supportive yan, kahit nasa amin ni Keanu, supportive siya. Pero hindi pa naman ako titira dito. Marami na akong ginagawa. Ikikwento ko sa inyo. Ito lang. So, what happened was, before you get on a flight, of course, you have to get a PCR test, a COVID test, about, what is it, like at least 3 days before your flight. So I was flying out May 18. On May 16, I got swabbed by one laboratory that I cannot find it in my heart to forgive. I'm sorry, I won't mention it. Because on May 17, I was leaving on the 18th, remember. On May 17, I was waiting for my results, and I had a Zoom meeting with our, what was it? Travel coordinator. You see, these big productions have a travel coordinator. They have lahat may coordinators and for everything. So everything, Eugene, one of the actors in Jokoy's movie, was also in that Zoom meeting. Our travel coordinator was in that Zoom meeting. My assistant Penny was in that Zoom meeting. Peachy was in that Zoom meeting because Peachy was coming to be my assistant. Dahil hindi pwede magsama ng marami because of COVID restrictions, especially in Canada. So anyway, she was telling us, you get your working packets, you have them already. So, and then when you land in LA, this person will meet you, and then you're just gonna walk from the airport to spend the night in this hotel that's connecting, and then the next morning, this is the map of the Vancouver airport. It was so detailed, it was so wonderful. She was a wonderful lady, and she was zooming in with us from Canada. So I was so happy, and I told Eugene, I am so excited to meet you in person and to work with you because you're really funny. It was the first time I met him. And he plays Joe Coy's cousin in the movie. Anyway, to make a long story short, natapos yung meeting. I was so happy. Nakapack na kami. We were ready to leave the next day. And I was gonna announce to you the very next day and say something like, well, Hollywood, whatever, I'm finally going to meet you or something, and surprise all of you, my Sharonians. And what happened was, wala pang 5 minutes after the Zoom meeting, my assistant called me to say, ma'am, di po kayo makakaalis bukas. I said, why? Positive po yung COVID test nyo. So, napanik ako. I said, what? Positive po. So, natural, nasabi dun nasabi ko agad sa manager ko. So, it was a big problem because everyone was ready. They couldn't afford any delays. And naturally, it was heart-wrenching and heartbreaking for me. I literally, nanlambot ako na para ako natunaw. Ito yung masakit. After this test by that lab, which I still cannot forgive, I immediately scheduled 3 different labs to come and test me again. After that, the next day, another different lab. So, pang-apat na. Later on, for ABS, we had swabs. It was a total of 7 tests after that first supposedly positive test. All the 7 different labs tested me negative. So, hindi ba naman heartbreaking yun? That's why I was depressed. At dahil di ko pa nakwento sa inyo yung bakit ako masaya, tas bakit bigla ako nalungkot, walang may alam. So it was, parang feeling ko, it was false positive and seven different reputable, trusted labs tested me negative. And I didn't, wala akong sakit eh. Wala akong sakit. That same lab na nag-test sa akin ng positive, tinest ng positive, yung masahista ko, na natakot din siya because she's not so young anymore. She's been with me since 19, hindi ko pa asawa si Kiko, 94. Tapos pinatest ko siya ulit, negative. Kasi magkasama kami dun sa, parang nag-quarantine na lang kami just to be sure because my kids have morbid, what do you call it?
Comorbidities.
Comorbidities, yes. So my 3 kids have asthma. And pag ikaw ay nagkaroon ng COVID at ikaw ay may asthma, ang asthma ay problema sa paghinga, di ba? It's something that can really, it's one of those diseases that can actually accelerate your, I don't know, it can be fatal, accelerate your being sick and all that. So that's why my kids got vaccinated with their dad. Well, Frankie, because she's 21, 20, turning 21. Now, it took me, ganito kasi ako pag medyo namumroblema, which my husband of 25 years knows very well already about me. Parang pag may namatay, I shut down. When my mother died, wala akong pakialam kahit anong sabihin ng tao, pero hindi ako nagpupunta araw-araw ng maaga sa burol niya. Because I asked my husband if I could stay in my condo, yung dati kong condo na pang alone time ko, sa Twin Towers pa. Na sabi ko, I wanna mourn my mom my way. And in the condo, I was with my yaya, and I would talk to my mom and cry and pray and, mourn her in my own way. Ayoko yung parang, it wasn't a time for me. Alam ko medyo, it was a bit ill-mannered and unethical. And I'm sure my mom was turning in her, siguro gusto niya ako sakalin kasi sabi niya siguro, hoy, bastos ka, may mga bisitang dumandalaw sa akin dun sa burol, hindi mo sinasalubong, iniiwan mo sa mga kapatid ko, mga tita mo. But that was how I felt. And my mom, I'm sure, knew that. So Kiko let me mourn the way I wanted to mourn. And then, I would go to the burol late na. Yung, gusto ko kasi masolo mami ko. So ayoko siya nakikita doon, nakahiga. So hindi ko man napasalamatan lahat ng nagbigay ng respeto kay mami. Hiyang-hiya man ako. It wasn't a time for me na ayokong umacting, na ayokong, mas importante lagi na lang kasing inuuna ko yung ibang tao kahit nung namatay si daddy at buntis ako kay Frankie. Parang you had to do your duties as a daughter na namatayan ng pinakamamahal na magulang. When it came to my mom, total orphan na ako. So I didn't want to, feeling ko, no, I don't want na. Parang, I just want to mourn the way I want to mourn. I don't care what they want to say. And so that's how I am. So when I am depressed over something, or nawalan ako ng kaibigan, or nawalan ako ng napakalaking oportunidad na hindi na maibabalik sa akin, kahit gusto nila Jokoy at ng director ko na nandun pa rin ako, wala silang choice kundi tuloy yung movie. So my role as Tita Teresa went to Tia Carrere. She played the sister of the ate of Lilo in Lilo and Stitch, yung boses niya. And she was also in Wayne's World, for all of you Gen Xers like us, no? She's half Filipino, so she got my role. She already had a role in the movie, so when I couldn't make it, she got the other lead role. And I'm glad she did. But it broke my heart. It really did. Because it was such an honor to be in the very first all-Filipino production in Hollywood, backed by a producer as big as Steven Spielberg. And up to now, when I think about, ayan, medyo pinipigil ko yung luha ko. Hindi lang para sa akin, I felt dala-dala naming lahat yung bandila ng Pilipinas. Na parang, in the middle of all this Asian hate going on in America and some parts of the world, we were so proud that there was a Mr. Spielberg was backing this movie of Filipinos. And it breaks my heart because I love Jokoy. And later I'll post, kasi sa Zoom meeting namin, sabi niya, wait, let me take a picture. Sabi ko, me too. Yung screen lang, kinukuha namin magkasama kami. And we were so excited. So, yun ang kinabreak ng puso ko. At pinabayaan ako ni Kiko na magluksa over it. And since they're in Canada, sabi ko talaga, I need to go to America and just leave the country kasi and also make myself productive here. So I licked my wounds here, lahat ng mga parang feeling ko, it was such a nice surprise sana sa Sharonians ko at sa buong Pilipinas din na it was something we could all be proud of. Kasi hindi pa ginawa yun ever na all Filipino cast sa Hollywood. Tapos si Steven Spielberg yung producer mo. And I had a good rapport with my director, Jay, who's also an actor. He's Indian-American, East Indian-American. And I was looking forward to working with him so much, especially with Joe Coy. So, yun ang dahilan. Para ako namatayan. And Kiko just let me be. Because he's such a supportive husband. He just, prayed for me, with me. There were times hindi ako sumasama sa kahit dinner kasi nakahiga lang ako umiyak. Di ba, Dad? Ganun lang. But he let me be. And sanay na sila sa akin, pati mga anak ko. When mamas, I don't know. I grew up kasi only girl. Yung kuya ko, 5 years ang tanda sa akin. Sanay ako mag-isa. I always dealt with sadness on my own, and I've never been self-destructive. Kailangan lang mailabas ko, parang mailuksa ko lang, maiiyak ko lang. So, syempre, hindi ko mabibili yung oportunidad, hindi maibabalik sa akin dahil lang sa isang pagkakamali sa COVID test. Kasi 7 labs against 1, siguro naman tama yung 7 at hindi yung 1. At di naman ako nagkasakit talaga. So, yun po ang nangyari. And when I said, I'm sick, I'm not feeling well, actually, wala pa akong sakit nun. I was sick in my heart. And Casey knew. Kaya tinawagan ko siya because I wanted people to see that she was part of our family. Kahit anniversary namin mag-asawa at wala siya doon. I wanted you guys to see na kaya lang ako naiyak noon kasi alam niya at hindi namin mapag-usapan in public. Alam niya yung nangyari. So she knew how badly I was feeling and that. So anyway, for some good news, number 1, there is no truth. Wala pong, alam nyo, i-take note nyo po ang lahat ng mga YouTube channels na naninira sa amin ni Kiko, na nagsabing sinaktan ako ng asawa ko, or umiiyak si Sharon, umamin na, sinabi ng totoo. Yun yung mga sinungaling na pinagkakakitaan kami na nananahimik ang buhay. Isa pa, I know a lot of it is politically motivated. Siguro gusto nilang sirahin ang asawa ko dahil ayaw nilang tumakbo si Kiko. Pero tatakbo ang asawa ko with my support. Kung gusto niyang tumakbo, he has my full support. Because I know my husband's heart. Eto ang Panginoong Diyos, at hindi ko ginagamit ang pangalan ng Diyos in vain. Kasi takot ako maparusahan eh. So, kung kilala nyo lang si Kiko the way I know my husband and that the way his people know him, walang ginusto yan mula nung 7 years old siya kundi magsilbi sa bayan. Hindi ko alam. Siguro ako gusto ko maging singer at artista mula nung maliit ako. Siya naman talagang gusto niya maging servant. Maraming naninira. Kasi siguro, I'm so sorry ha. Maraming nagugutom na kababayan natin na hindi nalagaan ng ayoko magbanggit ng names, pero kahit naman di ako magbanggit ng names, konting ganito, titirahin ka. Yan ang style ng mga gustong manira, lalo na pag hindi nagagawa ang dapat ginawa or gawin. ibang tao sisiraan, parang atensyon ng publiko doon mapunta. Yun ang masakit sa akin kasi minahal ko ang isang tao doon na tunay. Tapos, asawa ko yung pinapalabas na masamang tao. He never hurt me. And I'll tell you this, he cannot hurt me. Sweetheart, do you think you can hurt me physically? I'd kill you, you know. I beat you up, you know. Just joking. But I know, no. Hindi kami tatagal ng 25 years kung kahit isang daliri niyan ay dumapo sa akin. I think it's a move na siraan ng asawa ko na matagal na namang ginagawa, sanay na kami dyan. Pero ang tiwala kasi namin nasa Panginoong Diyos. At siguro yung mga namumulat na sa mga nangyayari, katulad ng ako, marami na po akong I don't like talking about things I've done to help other people. Pero napapagawa kami ng bahay ni Kiko. Nagtutulungan kami na hirap kami dahil dream house namin to. Pero hindi ko pinaprioritize yung side ko ng bahay. Pinaprioritize ko yung family home. Pwede namang sumunod na lang later yung isa. Although pag pwede, why not? Pero yun na doon na yung mga apo namin. Pag nawala na kami, hahati-hatiin yan ni Frankie, ni Miguel kasi si Casey, I don't think will live in the Philippines, or she has her own stuff. She has lots of my mom's stuff. Itong mga anak namin, sa amin lang naman makakaasa. So, paghahatian nila magkakapatid yan, kaya ganun kalaki. Sabi ko nga, kung gusto nyo, sama-sama na lang kayo dyan, hati-hatiin nyo, gawin yung 3 bahay pag wala na kami ni Daddy para magkakasama kayo magkakapatid at mga anak nyo, mga asawa nyo, sana pumayag. Anyway, naawa kay Kiko kasi walang tigil sa
It's
puso
okay.
niyan. Ang
It's okay.
puso niyan, wagas. Wala po kaming kinita sa politika. Wala. Hindi na mo porsyento yan. Hindi yan tumatanggap ng porsyento na. Kaya nga nagtatrabaho pa kami. Ako, citizen lang ako, artista lang ako. Pero may mga taong nangangailangan na kaming mga artista ang gumagalaw. At si Kiko at mga anak ko, kahit tahimik, tumutulong ng hanggang kaya namin na imbis na nag-iipon kami para sa pagtanda naming mag-asawa at sa pinapagawa namin para sa mga anak namin. Ang laki nang nawala sa amin na napunta sa kabutihan naman na alam namin hindi kami pababayaan ng Panginoon kasi ang dami nangangailangan. So, maraming gutom na siguro na-sharean namin ng pagkain, mga sa bundok, mga aita na malapit sa puso namin, mga biktima ng mga pagsabog ng bulkan o anuman. Si Frankie and Kiko went without any publicity. Kasi si Frankie malamutin ng puso. Yung pa isa, pwede bang magsalita bilang ina? Si Frankie kumakanta lang yan. Ayun lang happiness niya, music. Parang si Case, gusto lang niya mag-artista, ganyan. I'm glad hindi sumasali si Case. Baka ikapahamak niya, pero magkakaibang ugali ng kahit magkakapatid, diba? Frankie happens to take after. We all, she takes after both me and her dad because we both hate injustice. We hate unfairness. Most of all, we hate liars. We hate naawa kami sa ibang taong mamulat na sana. Namulat ako na masakit. Kasi kung magmahal ako, grabe. Pero pati pamilya namin kasi, nananahimik kami, ang babastos ng mga tumitira sa amin. So, pinalalabas ngayon, ang bubugbog si Kiko ng asawa, pinalalabas, malandi ako, pumapatol ako sa kung sino, at nag-away kami mag-asawa dahil may boyfriend ako. Ngayon, buntis nga ako, hindi ko alam eh. Baka
Sabi
buntis
ko nga
ka?
eh,
Baka nabuntis
Hindi,
kita. Hindi kaya.
sabi ko, ang hinahampas ko lang lupa.
Tama.
Nagtatanim ng gulay.
I know. I know. Di ba galit na galit pa tayo sa term na hampas lupa? Explain mo sa
Oo.
akin yun.
Oo. Kasi yung hampas lupa, di ba, yun yung parang pang-iinsulto sa pinakamababang uri sa ating pagkatao, di ba? Pero
Pag
bakit
may
naman
inaapi
naging
ka,
ganun?
hampas lupa. Walang ibig sabihin actually ng hampas lupa, sweetheart, ay
Nagbubungkal, farmer, di ba? So dapat talaga, Mel, yun nga. Pero sabi, nambubugbog ako. Ang talagang binubugbog ko yung lupa para mabungkal. Minsan, pagka bato-bato pa, talagang hinahampas ko ng husto yun dahil buo-buo eh. Kailangan yun maging buwagag.
fertilizer pati. Pag nabungkal na. Hindi, pero bukod doon, ang nabubugbog talaga at nahahampas kami. At alam namin, nandyan ang Diyos, lahat ng ginagawang masama, babalik at babalik sa gumagawa. Kaming pamilya namin, maayos kami. Maayos ang mga anak namin. Hindi namin, we don't dwell on those things. Pero sumobra na, so ayoko naman ng parang, bakit ako papayag na sirain nila yung napakagandang intensyon, puso at pangalan ng asawa ko. At di bali ako, sanay na ako sa showbiz. Diyos ko, 12 pa lang, dyan na ako nagdalaga, dyan na ako nag-asawa, nakapag-asawa ng 2 beses, di ba? Pati ba naman yung anak kong boses ng henerasyon niya, hindi naman siguro wala namang masama sa pagtulong sa kapwa na ginagawa namin. Wala naman sigurong masama sa isang batang mahilig sa musika at gusto lang kumanta. Tapos, may maninira. So, biglang gugrupo-grupo na. At ganito, ganyan. But you know what? She's such a strong girl. My kids are strong. Our kids are strong because they take after me and Kiko. And Casey's a strong girl as well because, she was raised by an Amazonian related to Wonder Woman. Wala naman duwag sa amin kahit sa side ng papa ni Kay. So, I'm just, masakit lang sa amin yung pamilya na namin yung laging tinitira. Pati ba naman mga bata? Anong klase namang tao yung pati bata titirahin mo dahil galit ka sa sinasabi ng magulang? Or wala naman sigurong masama sa citizen ka, mamamayan ka ng isang bansa, at hindi naman pwedeng lahat sumang-ayon sa iisang tao lamang. Sa lahat ng henerasyon na dumaan, never naman nangyari yun eh. Lahat sang-ayon sa isang tao lang. Never, never nangyari yun. So bakit ngayon, nagbabayad naman kami ng buwis, nananahimik kami, tumutulong kami kahit hindi naman namin trabaho at hindi namin ginagamit dahil di naman kailangan gamitin. Ang daming niyo pang hindi alam na ginagawa naming pamilya, pati mga anak ko. At ni Kiko, kung saan nakakarating yung mga yan. Ako nga pinakaduwag, dinadaan ko sa kung anong naipon ko. Sweldo ko yata sa your Facebook season na wala na at hindi sa akin punta. So, sa akin galing puso yun. Ang importante sa akin, ang Diyos ang manghuhusga, ang Diyos ang nakakaalam. So, siya may alam kung anong intensyon ng asawa ko, kung gaano katino ang asawa ko, at kung anong talagang intensyon ng pagsilbi sa mamamayan. So, I'm sorry if you are trying to dissuade my husband from running and taking a chance just in case iboto ulit siya ng tao. I'm sorry, but if he decides to run, he has all our support because he's a good man with a good heart. He's a Christian. He is our rock in the family. And I don't know, manalo matalo, hindi nyo mapipigilan ang ang gustong gawin ng asawa ko. I just wanted to say that because I am the one that knows him best aside from his mom and his family, his immediate family. I mean, original family. At yung mga kaibigan niya matagal na nakakilala niya. Mga tiga-UP, mga tiga-Lasal, kilalang kilala ko. At yung mga naging konsehal siya sa Quezon City at sa Senado rin all this time. Diyos ko, dekada na. Nagtatrabaho pa rin kami. So, sweetheart, I'll stop talking. It's your turn na because I made kwento already about my Hollywood. Oh, just a piece of good news before. Sorry, sweetheart. I'll give you all the time after this. I just want to tell all my Sharonians that was my gift to you. And the good news is my manager hasn't stopped. I have Zoom meetings left and right and auditions left and right. That's why I'm here. Because now people here know that I am accessible and I am available. And don't worry, because I still have commitments back home. I'm still doing a teleserye, actually 2. And ang dami kong gagawin pag uwi. May pelikula pa ako. Yung isang pelikula nga, baka yung isang matagal nang dinadasal ng napakarami, baka finally matuloy na dahil merong istoryang nagustuhan nung dapat kasama ko. So sana matuloy yun. Nasa pag-negotiate na lang siguro nila ng producer yun. Alam mo yun, kung sino yun, dad, di ba? So alam mo yun. Anyway, pero ibibigay ko na po kay Kiko ito. Sharonians, I love you. Thank you for praying for me. Now you know the whole story. Kaya ako sad at na-depressed. I'm sorry I said I was sick. It wasn't a lie. I was sick in my heart because I do not have a heart disease or problem, okay? But I was sick emotionally in my heart. Kasi nga nawala yung oportunidad ko. But now they know me here. So I've been meeting with a lot of people. My manager is so good. She's not just a manager, she's a producer. And we are actually starting a production company over here. And so there will be a lot of things going on in the Philippines and around here para mas makilala ang Pilipino. And so I love you, Sharonians. Please continue to pray for me and my family. And now I give the floor to my husband, Kiko. And thank you, Nanay Christy, for clearing up all the lies for me nung nagkwentuhan tayo. Thank you. Sa Christopher Minute. Thank you to you and to Rommel. Thank you. Dad, go ahead, sweetheart. It's your turn.
Yes. Hi. Yeah. Thank you also, sweetheart, for that clarification sa ating mga nanonood at nagpapadala ng mga message sa IG. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Naalala ko lang because we've been through this so many times.
So many times. Lalo
Maglalabas
pag malapit
ng
na yung eleksyon or
habang lumalapit.
Sweetheart, paalala mo sa mga batang magrehistro po kayo, bumoto. Kahit po sinong gusto niyong iboto, nasa sa inyo yon. Pero please register and vote. Lalo na yung mga vote for the first time or never took the time to vote before. Please vote when election comes. Marumihistro na kayo. Kailan yung period, sweetheart?
Up to September 30. Lalo
Ngayon,
sa mga youth.
Up to
September 30 ang deadline, yes.
Yun. So para makaboto kayo. Pagdating
so sabi ko nga, importante yung we should, parang iniisip ko, every time na lang malapit ang eleksyon may chismis, di ba? So talagang parang so they're saying, what I'm saying, parang alam nila na para sirain tayo ang aatakihin yung ating 'di ba, our marriage, our family life, yun ang kumbaga bumenta na ito eh. Diba? But of course we have to clarify this and explain it, and therefore dun sa ating mga nanonood, just to let you know, this happens all the time.
Yeah.
Itong mga paninira. So we all have to be vigilant. In fact, merong nag-post sa amin sabi, how dare you, ganyan, di ba? You're a legend. Kasi nga, di ba, binubugbog daw kita.
In other words,
di ba, naniniwala. So, wag tayong basta maniwala. Di ba? We have to be yun lang, let's be mindful. At pagka tinanong sa atin, sabihin natin, napanood na namin. Di ba? Hindi totoo yan. Let's not underestimate also our power to influence, diba, others, diba? So,
Yeah.
yon.
Tsaka
Of
lahat
course,
may right magsalita. How sad naman if even pati yung wala na ba tayong freedom of speech sa
yeah.
Pilipinas na kahit sino ba bawal na magsalita ng hinanakit or maglabas ng or magtanong. Kasalanan mo
Mm.
magtanong, nasa ng ayuda, nasa ng mga vaccines, bakit delayed, bakit ganito,
Okay.
bakit I mean,
But, yun, sabi ko nga, sabi mo kanina, taxpayer, di ba parang yung pupunta ka sa restaurant, nag-order ka, magbabayad ka naman, tapos yung hinanda sa'yo, panis.
oo.
Alam nga naman di ka magreklamo.
Right, oo.
Diba? Kailangan magreklamo ka. Alam nga naman sabi, ay, manahimik na lang tayo kasi baka murahin tayo ng may-ari. Pwede ba naman?
Pwede ganun.
Di ba? So,
Oo, ikaw ang
manahimik na lang tayo
nandihado
dahil,
tapos ikaw pa
yes.
masama. Yun ang
And
nakakatawa sa
then,
nangyayari. Ngayon, kung matalino yung nakikinig o nagbabasa or whatever, alam nyo na yun. Alam nyo nang
yeah.
may mga motibo ang ibang tao. Um,
Lalo na pag malapit na yun na nga, palapit na palapit yung eleksyon, palapit na palapit yung paninira. At kaya nga sa atin, moving forward, let's be mindful. This is not going to be the last. They will come up with other wild stories. But,
and we're used to it na. Sanay na tayo
and,
dyan.
yeah.
Bagong
And
kasal pa lang tayo, di ba?
yeah, and unfortunately for them, dahil hindi totoo, we always come out and say this is not true. And
Yeah.
when we do that, people then realize, pagsisinungaling pala yung mga nilabas nila. And
At
lalong
saka,
hindi sila. Hmm.
lahat ng sinabi mo since 2001, nung una kang tumakbo, pag binalikan nila, makikita nila, totoo nga lahat ng sinabi ni Kiko. Oo nga. Yun nga nangyayari nun. Kasi lumabas
Yeah.
naman. So, not for anything, ayaw naming manira ng kahit sino. Nagsasalita lang kami at naglalabas ng kasi alam ko part of all the paninira is politically motivated na
Mhm.
hindi
Yeah.
never ako na disrespect ng ganito nung bago ako nag-asawa ng politiko eh. So, I just take it because he's my husband. That's part of it. And, we're strong. Our family is strong. Our marriage is blessed. Our family is blessed. Di ba parang habang inaapi tayo, lalong okay tayong pamilya. So,
Yeah.
talagang buhay ang Diyos. Ang dinadasal namin, yung wala kaming gustong, walang mararating ang pagpupuna lang eh. Nagmamakaawa kami na yung mga talagang may power na, at hindi lang isang tao to, yung ibang may power na ibigay ang nararapat sa kababayan natin. Gawin. Unahin ng tao kasi napakasad lang, di ba? Parang ang ganda-ganda ng Pilipinas. Tapos, alaga lang kasi
That's right.
pag gutom ang kapwa-tao mo, ang kababayan mo, di ba? Paano makaka-afford ng bakuna kung pag, dapat ibigay sa tao yung dapat na libre at yung gutom pakainin. Hindi pwedeng kaya kami na lang kahit artista lang kami, awa ng Diyos, may mga puso naman kaming tumutulong. Tapos may mga politiko katulad ni Kiko at marami pang katulad ni Kiko na talagang tapat na tumutulong ng hindi kailangan may TV coverage para iboto. Hindi ganun. So, manalo matalo si Kiko pag tumakbo siya. Okay lang sa amin. Pero, hindi kami, kumbaga, hindi kami mapipigilan ng paninira. Kasi, dito na ako lumaki, sanay na ako, ano pa ba naman ang pwede niyong isira sa akin. Lalo na si Kiko, parang, lumalabas din naman lagi ang totoo. So, in the end, alam niyo,
Yes.
hindi natutulog. Yung
Hindi natutulog.
10 commandments, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Kasama din yung thou shalt not kill. Alam mo bakit? Ang kill hindi lang murder o papatay ka ng tao. Pag sinira mo ang pangalan ng isang tao at nag-succeed ka, pinatay mo na rin siya. At hindi naman pinapayagan ng Panginoon mangyari yun sa mga hindi dapat pangyarihan na dahil alam niyang gumagawa ng work niya, di ba?
And speaking of work, we're very proud of you and we continue to pray for you. Sabi ko nga, I text you that every day or regularly
I
that
said
we
you
pray for you.
did.
That we pray to you every day. We pray for you every day.
Don't pray to me.
Don't pray to you. Pray for you, and God is in charge, diba? And have faith. Sabi nga, and this is a cliche already. When He closes a door, He opens a window. So many windows are now being opened for you,
Actually,
and we're praying, diba? We're praying, and I know. Alam mo, sabi nga diba? Alam natin ang milagro ng Diyos. We
ilang
all knew
beses na
Frank.
natin na-experience.
We all knew, di ba? Frankie was a answered prayer after 2 miscarriages.
Yes.
Hindi natin alam kung magkakaroon tayo, pero nanalangin tayo.
Marriage, yeah.
Tapos sabi pa nung ating pastor, Simone is Hebrew for God has heard.
And Emmanuel.
And Emmanuel is God with
us.
God with us. Di ba?
God with us.
Oh, and yung ating marriage, biro 25 years. Di ba? Who would have thought?
Right.
Tapos naalala ko yung timing. God's timing is perfect. Hindi ba lahat ng mga kaibigan natin magkakilala pero hindi tayo nagtagpo hanggang sa dulo?
Nagtagpo hanggang sa dulo. All yung mga kaibigan ko since childhood, high school, kaibigan din niya pero never kami nagkita.
No, never talagang.
Kapatid niya, yun ang unang kaibigan ko sa mga kasi kaibigan ko, nagkikwentuhan kami. I mean, talagang friends lang, walang mali siya. Hanggang kinasal si Anthony at nakilala ko to.
Si Randy at Ruel. Barkada ng kuya ko.
Herbert.
At Salimpusa. Si Herbert, kasama ko sa City Council. Lahat yun.
Cochise Bernabe, si Tita Mama Rosie.
Cochise Bernabe, si Tita Rosie. Lahat ng...
Siya yung assistant sa daddy ko ng 40 years. At hindi kita nakilala sa bahay niya tuwing pupunta kayo.
Siguro kung tatlo, hindi lang tatlo. Yung birthday ni Cochise, nandun ka. Diba? Andun din ako, pero hindi tayo nagkita. In other words, sabi ng Diyos, hindi pa panahon. Diba? Hindi pa panahon. Pero nung nagtagpo tayo, sabi ng Diyos, panahon na. O yan, diba? Panahon na para...
Wag nang kumanta, Peter.
And then,
umalis.
Diba? And all these, diba? Sabi ng ating pastor, all these are the miracles of our Lord. Diba? So dapat maniwala lang tayo na pagka merong ganyang hindi katanggap-tanggap, may plano ang Diyos. We just have to have faith. At pagka yung ganyan tayong, sabi mo nga, our work, diba? God has His plan. Our family is, diba? Importante. We are continue to be strong and healthy despite the pandemic. We be thankful.
Yes, no one has gotten sick. Nung diagnose nga ako na false positive, sabi ko, paano nangyari yun? Walang lumalabas ng bahay namin, 12 kami dito, kasama ko lang aso. Pati mga aso ko hindi na nga makalabas. Paano ako nagkaroon ng COVID? Wala akong iniimbita dito na hindi nagsama. So talaga, siguro hindi lang talaga para sa akin. So, sabi ko, marami pang plano si Lord. Kasi ganyan naman, all my life, ganyan naman siya. So, God is faithful and God will, He gave me a taste of it, but it probably wasn't really what it was meant for me. So maybe next one will be. I'm praying for that. Yeah.
We're praying for that and yun na nga. So, wag kayong maniniwala sa fake news, sa false,
it's so important.
paninira, at ayun, let's all be vigilant also. And i-report natin.
Expecting nyo na pagkatapos nito, ang daming titira sa amin. Alam na namin. So, abangan nyo na yun. Pero sana po, I know, most people in the Philippines are smart. So you will know what the truth is and you will know what isn't. And now that I've told you why I am here and why I'm staying, I am working. And I'm fixing some things. And ngayon na medyo maluwag na, for those in the United States, my team in the Philippines is now trying to, because some places here, some venues like casinos and other venues, performance venues, have already gotten in touch with my team kasi mas medyo we are slowly getting back to normal here in the States. When I go out, it's like parang naninibago ako na bukod sa mask na suot ng mga tao, talagang parang halos normal na, ganon. Everyone's so careful. Pag kumain ka sa restaurant, may isang table na bakante bago yung susunod. Tapos everyone still wears a mask. Hindi kami nakikipagsabayan sa ibang tao sa elevators. Lahat sumusunod. So, ang laki ng binagsak ng COVID cases, what is it? 92% or something. That's not a joke. That is so not a joke. So yung
sa Italy, for example, yung kanilang National Health Institute, after 13.7 million Italians being vaccinated from December to May, 80% ang drop sa infections, 85% ang drop sa hospitalization, at 95% ang drop sa deaths.
See? Yeah.
So it's working. It's working.
It is.
So we just
right. Kaya ako rin, I've been an immigrant for many years now. And every 2 years, nagre-renew lang ako dito ng permit ko, yung biometrics ko, para makatrabaho ng full-time at makatira dyan ng every 2 years nang hindi umuwi dito. Pero starting next year, ewan ko lang kung ano sila dahil sa nangyari last year, halos walang makapunta because of COVID. Supposedly, starting next year, I will have to spend half the year here every year. So, since Frankie will be in New York, that's, and then later on, we still don't know where Miel will decide to go, but she has our support kasi diba she's choosing if she wants to go to college in Manila or to come here also and join her ate. She'll probably join her ate because they're like, my God, di mo pa dalawang yan Diyos ko. Para silang epoxy, ganun sila ka-close. And Miguel talaga, dahil padala mo na si Miguel dito, yan ang gusto mong maging email. Yan ang gusto mong ka-green card. Mama, I wanna go with you. Sabi ko, you're gonna miss your body. Ikaw ang body niya.
Namimiss ka na nga, kaya nga sabi ko.
Pahiram mo na muna dito, bakasyon naman. Sige na.
Hindi pa pwede bumiyahe ang 11 years old. Hindi pa pwede.
Naku, mag-12 na siya. Hindi pa umabot sa October pa.
Yun. So, basta ang ano natin is we're praying for you. Okay, remember that. And kung saan ka masaya, of course, we want you to be happy. You deserve the happiness. And we're all here.
I'm here after all the years naman, ganyan kami, give and take kaming mag-asawa. After all the years na he had all our support sa kanyang karera sa politika, he knows when it's my turn because what else am I gonna do? I have nothing else to prove in.
Nako, marami pang mangyayari.
Yeah,
marami pang mangyayari.
I just feel it's time to give back to my countrymen, the people that gave me everything I have, and make the Philippines proud of not just me, but Filipinos. And Filipinos all over the world. So we were going to start with Joe Koy's movie, which is going to be a great movie pa rin kahit wala ako doon. Joe is, I just, I had a Zoom with the director and he said it's really turning out to be a good movie and I'm sure it's going to be funny and that's what people need after, going through this whole pandemic. But I miss you, Dad. I miss the girls. I miss Googie. I miss my dogs.
I miss you too.
My dogs. I got scammed. I tried to buy a dog here. It was a scammer. Never called back. It's my fault. Sorry. Because I can't. They won't. The Pixie kunyari can't follow. Even Daisy can't follow without someone flying with them. So I can't send any of them here. So.
Okay. It'll be okay. We'll be fine. You will be fine. God is in charge. Diba? God has a purpose. So we will be fine. All this, ang importante, tayo ay healthy, tayo ay kompleto, at tayo ay nagmamahalan. Yeah. I miss you too.
Baka kumanta ka na naman. Okay.
Oo. I
Okay.
miss you,
I
and
miss
I
you
will see
guys.
you. I have
So,
we have some plans, but
oh, oh, because Kaki is going back to New York
we will see. We
in
will see.
August, so I might meet up with you guys there. So I'm excited. That's why I'm not going to New York. I'm just going around here. Oh,
We'll see
Christopher's coming
how
with
the
me. Christopher's coming
yeah.
here. My son is coming here. My son, pero
Oh,
pamangkin, pero my son, my soldier son. He's in service. Thank you for your service, Curtis. Okay.
so may mga nagsasabi they're happy to see you smiling. Oh, tama.
See?
Thank you, Lord, for
That's
your
a,
smile.
and they know
Oh,
me. You will see it when it's a fake smile, when my eyes don't smile, because I can't force them. And I'm happy that
ayan.
my husband and I are able to clear up all these nasty rumors.
Kayo
And
maniniwala
what?
at sabihin niyo
Pasalamat ka
hindi
kay
totoo.
Nanay Cristida. Pasalamat ka rin kay Nanay.
Yes, yes, thank you. Oo. Thank
Sobrang ayaw niya talagang merong ginagawan ng storyang hindi tama. So, thank you, Nanay, for clearing it up po sa Christopher
oh.
Meet. And we love you. Ay,
Napakaganda. Look,
abangan niyo po.
napakaganda ni Sharon pag walang makeup. Ay, nako, akong mismo nakakaalam niyan. I confirm that. Ay, confirm. Alam mo ba yung joke? Ano yung pagkakaiba ng confirm sa confirm? Di ba?
Ano? Naku.
Pag
Ano?
confirm, mukhang tuloy na. Pag
Pag
confirm, tuloy talaga. Confirm. Oo, di ba? Biro lang.
firm na firm. Tawa ka na muna mag-joke. Minsan
Okay.
natatawa ako sa effort mo, hindi sa joke mo.
Ayun, kinikilig po kami. Uy, thank you. Sobrang ganda naman. Don't turn the light. Don't
Oh.
off.
Hindi, kasi matutulog na ako. Anong oras na
Oo nga,
dito?
oy, gabi na. Umaga na dyan.
2:28. No, sandali. Manood po kayo ng Grand Showdown ng Your Face Sounds Familiar sa Sabado at Linggo. Ako po ay kasali pa rin via Zoom. Puyat na puyat ako noon. Dahil, Diyos ko, Dad, madaling araw. Nakikipag-Grand Showdown ako. Natutuwa naman ako na alam kasi nila Sir Carlo Katigbak, tsaka nila Tita Cory, nila Direk Lauren. I was supposed to leave. Alam nila yun eh. Sila yung ka-secret ko about the movie with Jokoy dapat. So, maraming salamat po sa mga boss ko sa ABS-CBN for understanding my situation and my having to come here. Parang natutuwa nga ako. Gusto ko na mag-apply sa TFC. Na magka-show naman dito. Tawagan ko na si Boss Gabi. Andyan lang eh. Malapit lang. No, but yeah, since the kids are gonna be here, basta gagawa kami at gagawa ng paraan ni Kiko para lagi magkita. Pero kailangan asikasuhin niya ang Pilipinas. Ako naman asikasuhin ang pamilya sa pagtatrabaho ng malinis. At sana mabigyan ko ng pride ang Pilipinas, lalong-lalo na ang mga Sharonians. I was super proud kasi feeling ko kung natuloy yung movie, sila yung unang-unang grupo ng fans na mga Sharonians yung may, my God, my idol is in a lead role in a Hollywood movie. That's historical in the sense that it's the cast is all Filipino and it's backed by Mr. Spielberg. Oh my God. So I'm sorry I lost that movie. It wasn't our fault, but God has better plans, I'm sure. And thank you for
Amen.
years and loving us anyway and supporting me, loving my family. I love you guys. Kahit sino pang ka-love team ko, ang paborito nyo, nakasama ko, alam ko mahal ninyo yung pamilya ko at ako because I'm half of the love team you love, diba? So whoever you want to see me in movies with, I know that you love me. At yung mga solid Sharonians, hindi ko pagpapalit. Whatever I'm doing, kayong unang-una. At syempre ang bayan, next to my family. So Dad, later maybe,
Amen.
when I wake up in the morning, maybe I can talk to the kids. I was able to talk to Kaki
Okay.
and see her, okay? Tell Miguel
Okay.
I miss him head to head. And I miss you.
Yes. I miss you too. See you soon. Love you.
Love
Ingat. Oy, tulog na.
I'm taking care, don't worry, okay?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Please.
don't
I
worry.
love you.
And I'm really happy. So It's so nice
Amen.
here.
Exciting.
I had dinner in Lorraine's house tonight. We had sinigang
Mm.
and beef and galunggong and that
Wow.
Mexican manggang hilaw with
Ah,
bagoong. Yes.
hello
So
to
I'm so
Jello, ha?
happy. Yeah, oh my
And
God. Hindi
everyone.
ka
Yeah.
pinapabayaan.
Lorraine. Yeah. Sabi
47
ko nga,
years ko best friend si Lorraine. Diyos ko, since grade.
tin- yung pagdating mo dyan, tinext ko sila kaagad eh. Sabi
Oo
ko, please,
naman. Tawa ka.
alalayan.
Parang minsan tingnan mo sa akin, panganay mo ako.
Parang ako rin.
Oh,
Parang
tingin ko
panganay
rin
mo rin
naman
ako.
sa'yo. Oo, parang tingin ko sa'yo. Meron akong 3 girls at 2 boys.
Yeah.
But say hi
Okay.
to Ate Chel because she's been so concerned about us. And I said,
Yeah.
Ate, easy to clear up. Don't worry. I love you, Ate Yayal. I love you, Ate Vicky. I love all my ates. Mommy Emma, we love you. And my cousins, Apples Lala, Shara, Gian, and Mother and Father, I love you very much. Of course, Kaki, Ellie, Googie, I love you so much. Daddy will show you some very important videos.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
I
See?
sent
God
him.
has a plan. God has a plan. In
Oh,
Jesus'
dear
name.
Lord, please pray for that. That will be
Okay. We
wonderful.
are, always, always.
Okay.
Amen.
There's so many other things I'm doing. I'm confused now. I'm happy that she's keeping me busy. My manager. Okay, I have a
Right?
partner now. So yeah.
Okay. You have to
Okay.
rest.
And all my
Okay.
mega team back home, Nancy, Angel, Ruthie, everybody there, of course, Sandra Chavez. I love you very much and miss you. We're okay. So, I'm very happy here. Come na! Nancy, alina. Dali mo si Pawi. Pwede na pala. Okay. Pawi can come. Okay. My dog.
Okay.
Hindi yung baka,
Okay.
hindi yung baka inisip na ng boyfriend ko. Kasi leading man ko. Okay. Sige lang mo.
Okay.
Okay, I love you, sweetheart.
Love you too.
Love you, Sharonians. Thank you so much. Love you. Good night for me and good afternoon to you. Right? Afternoon, right?
Good. Yeah.
Evening.
Late afternoon. Yeah.
Almost evening.
Good evening na. Yeah.
Ay, good morning na pala sa akin. Matutulog
Yeah.
na tayo. Yung body
Oh,
clock ko, ito na naman. Magpupuyat pa ako
okay.
sa your face. Okay po, Sabado at Linggo, your face sounds familiar. Mga kapamilya, see you, love you guys. Sharonians, I love you. Bye, Dada, I love you.
Love you too.
Talk
Bye
to you guys.
guys. Salamat sa lahat na nanonood. Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. God bless you.
World Update.